Speaking of the All-Star game, by the way, Scott, we've got an update on some voting here, and this was referenced a little bit early. We got the first voting update, and we've got some good news and we've got some bad news. Scott, which do you want first? You want the good news or the bad news?
We'll go bad news.
Bad news here. Teoscar Hernández hits a big home run. You may have heard about it in Colorado. 4th in the National League among outfielders. 6 advanced to the next round of voting. So we've got that going for us. But come on. He's 4th. Will Smith is 3rd, trailing JT Realmuto by 700 votes. Realmuto stinks, and I think he's hurt. What are we doing here, right? Like, these are the things where it's Dodger fans. Freddie Freeman, 2nd among first basemen behind Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper currently leads all National League vote getters in votes. Yeah. If he finishes the first phase as the number 1 vote getter, he is automatically the starter. So Freddie Freeman wouldn't even be voting there. Look, Freddie Freeman's probably going to get in no matter what, but that's what we've got. So that's the bad news. The good news, Mookie Betts not going to play in the All-Star game, but currently the leading vote getter at shortstop. Shohei Ohtani, designated hitter, leading in that category. Daniel Starkin asked me this question, Scott. It's a fair one. How in the world is Shohei Ohtani not the number 1 vote getter? Like, we're freaking Los Angeles. There's a zillion people that live in Los Angeles. Dodgers sell out Dodger Stadium, number 1 in attendance. How is Ohtani, the greatest player in the world, not getting more votes than Bryce Harper? Bryce Harper's good, and he's awesome, and all of it. Ohtani's better, and Ohtani plays in LA. He's the face of the freaking league. How is he not the number 1 vote getter?
That's tough. I don't know. I got to look into that.
Mookie Betts has more votes than him, and Mookie's awesome. But Mookie Betts has more votes than Shohei Ohtani does.
I don't know. It's a fan thing, and I see a lot of people going with in the chat talking about it. Said, yeah, I'm with you. It's a peculiar thing that Bryce Harper's leading it, but it's not. Like, he's a polarizing player, but Shohei Ohtani is just a different level. Like, do people have a little bit of Ohtani stuff? Are they kind of holding stuff against him around Major League Baseball? Maybe, but he's going to be there regardless. So they kind of saying, my vote won't matter because he's going to get in regardless. But I think the closer we get, Dodger fans are going to show out. People around Major League Baseball, there's going to be a lot of hype, surrounding it. But, Dodger fans are going to have I believe a late push. And then we'll really see Shohei Ohtani start to separate himself. And then we're going to see, he's just going to be, I think, automatic number 1 when all said and done.
Yeah, Aaron Judge leads all players, American League and National League, with almost 1.4 million votes. He led MLB in total votes in 2022. Gavin Lux, 5th at second base. Muncy, 4th at third base. So Muncy still in the running there. Arias and Alec Baum lead at those positions. Jason Hayward, Andy Pais, 10th and 14th among outfielders. So real quick on this one, Mookie Betts not going to play in this game, probably going to get voted in. Ohtani, a shoo-in to be an all-star. So that would be 2 all-stars for the Dodgers. You've got Freddie Freeman making the all-star team as well, Scott?
I would say so. Yeah, I do.
So those 3, I think, are like just for sure. Glass now, I feel like has to be in, right?
I would say so, but there's a lot of competition around around the National League right now. I would say so.
If I told you the Dodgers definitely had a 4th all-star player, would it be Teoscar or Glass now? Who do you think has a higher likelihood of getting in?
Let me pull up voting. Like, I haven't seen, are they even on there? I don't even know if they've done
pitchers.
Pitching.
Don't get voted for. Pitchers don't get voted.
Yeah, pitching doesn't get voted. Okay. I would probably say Teoscar. I would probably say Teoscar. Yeah, I think there's enough competition with pitching in the National League right now that I would say Teoscar for me is a little bit more. I would say he's going to rise up pretty quickly. Like, that's a statement homer tonight. Like, that's something that's going to gain some momentum for him, and that's awesome because big Teoscar stand right here. So I think that those type of moments, MLB Network's going to pick that up. It's going to be played everywhere, and I think that's going to give him a nice boost. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm with you. Glass now, by the way, 4th in Major League Baseball among pitchers. He's 2nd in the National League in wins above replacement for pitchers. So I think both of those guys get in. I think the Dodgers end up with 5 all-stars. I think injuries to Max Muncy derailed what would have been an opportunity for him to get in. Maybe a relief pitcher gets in. Like, could you see a guy like Alex Vesia, who's been unbelievable for the Dodgers, sneak in? Evan Phillips, I don't believe has ever been an all-star, so it would be cool for him. But I've got the Dodgers at 5, Mookie being one of them and then not playing. And then Freddie, Ohtani, Glass now, and Teoscar, I think, are the 5 that end up getting in. So Dodger fans, go ahead and vote. Voting continues through the first phase. I believe the first phase has like a couple more weeks left in it. So you've still got some time to vote for the Dodgers in all those things. Go vote for Will Smith. Oh, Will Smith. We didn't mention him. He's got to be in. He's a shoo-in as well. I would write him in permanent marker. There's no way he doesn't make it into the All-Star game. So there you go. So maybe 6 guys.
Yeah, with Real Muto being out, I would say.
Yeah.
And then Will Smith is third. Will Smith is third right now. I think you said fourth. He's third.
Yes. I'm sorry. He's third. Teoscar is fourth. So good stuff there. But go ahead, Dodger fans. Vote all those guys in. We'd love to see more Dodgers in the All-Star game.